Hey guys, Janine here. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna go over cheat days, cheat meals, how I feel about them, how I recover from them, and how you should incorporate cheat meals into your routine. Stay tuned. First thing I do, you guys, is kind of take stock on where I'm at, how I did for the week. Do I feel like I can afford that today? And I'd say I'm looking pretty lean. Cheat day. I was feeling a little fluffy. I would probably scale back a little bit. But I'm really good during the week, so usually that does not happen. And so full cheat day. Take a look at these beauties. These were from a fundraiser that, you know, I like to support a fundraiser. Why not? And so you know that I had to put them in the fridge and save them for today. Gonna cut into them, share them with the fam, of course, but definitely gonna enjoy these. Okay, so I've got half an old-fashioned chocolate donut, a piece of that caramel apple that I showed you, and half of my powdered sugar donut that I love, and some coffee. By the way, hubby also joins me on these little donut. Would you give up donuts, babe?
Never.
Would you ever give up donuts?
Never.
You don't have to give up donuts, right?
Nope. Never.
We live for these Saturday morning donut runs. Okay, so there are two supplements that I always take on cheat days, and I really feel like it helps me handle the cheat well so that I'm not ill, so that I thoroughly enjoy it and does the least amount of damage. The first one is Digest from Onnit, which is a digestive enzyme. So you have to understand that your body's not used to digesting all of these carbohydrates. If you're super clean during the week and then all of a sudden have this huge surge of carbohydrates, sometimes you don't feel very good, you feel bloated or really difficult to digest it. And this kind of just helps get rid of that icky feeling. It helps your body digest, you know, the different macronutrients and prevents you from getting that sick feeling. So what I do with the Digest from Onnit is I take 2 before each cheat meal. Now this next one is like my secret weapon. It is the blood sugar support from Perfect Keto. It's basically like an insulin support system. So obviously I'm going to have a major insulin spike when I consume desserts or donuts or whatever it may be. This is going to help shuttle all of that glycogen into the cells, into the muscles to be used as energy rather than allowing it to, you know, float around and get stored as fat. So with the blood sugar support pills, I will take 4 in the morning and then 4 in the evening in order to, you know, help regulate that. So I had what was on my plate, but I think I'm gonna have another piece of this. This is really, really good. It's a lot better than I expected it to be. So I'm gonna have this little piece right now as well.
Oh, man.
Come on, you just ate donuts. Did they do any harm?
Look at that.
No, I'd say they look pretty good for a 44-year-old man. Not too shabby, babe.
Not bad, huh?
All right, you guys, we are off to San Francisco where we are going to have our first official cheat meal of the day. The donuts don't count as a meal, right? Nope. They don't count.
That's a snack.
So we're going to one of our absolute favorite spots in San Francisco, all-time favorite spots. Stay tuned. If you're ever in SF, you have to go here. So good. The line, you guys, is literally outside and wrapped around the entire restaurant on the inside. It was so long I couldn't even film because I would be like right up on top of everybody, but it's just crazy. All right, you guys, so that was absolutely delicious, but just hectic. It's so hectic there. I don't like to have to deal with all that all the time, so we don't do this very, very often, but I always thoroughly enjoy that meal. My husband and I shared the chips that you saw, and then we each had our own burrito. So that is meal 1. I don't feel sick at all. I feel perfectly fine, and we're just gonna go walk around downtown San Francisco now, you know, walk off some of those calories. This is an espresso banana milkshake. and it looks so amazing. We're splitting this because we have something else coming. This milkshake.
Get to an espresso.
It's pastry with apple inside, vanilla ice cream. This is just our little midday treat because we're going to dinner in a few hours. Work hard, play hard, right, babe?
Yes, sir. Put in the work.
Saturdays look like are off to dinner now. I just took 2 more digestive enzymes because I know I'm gonna have another meal, and we're gonna go have a really good, like a Spanish paella and Spanish tapas. My Uber just arrived. Starting with bread.
So it begins.
Yep. No, not for the gram, actually, it's for YouTube. Cheers.
You actually take a picture.
Looks like a little hot.
What is in this?
It's a mushroom.
A mushroom, truffle empanada.
Oh, that's the
and
queso
there's
fundido. That's delicious.
queso fundido. More bread. Oops. Calamari.
What is cheese?
Sizzling shrimp. This is actually keto dish right here. And they had Brussels and cauli.
Yeah, you could do it.
You could do it. Lisa.
I got the bread pudding.
Sharing my entire cheat day. So even though it's a little shameful, this literally is what a typical cheat day looks like for us. Babe, am I being honest here? I mean, it really is, right?
Mm-hmm. This is life.
And then it's right back to, you know, the keto way tomorrow. No excuses. But as of right now, it's a donut and a peanut butter caramel apple. And that's just the reality. All right, you guys. Post-cheat day ab check. I definitely am holding some water, as I usually do the day after I cheat, but just drink extra water and intermittent fast today. At least 16 hours intermittent fast, but daylight savings time isn't helping. It's important to keep in mind that there's 2 concepts when it comes to cheat meals or cheat days. For one, if you are actively trying to lose weight and trying to pursue a weight loss goal, I really only recommend that you incorporate 1 weekly cheat meal, not an entire cheat day, just a cheat meal. If you are in what I'd like to call maintenance mode, then that cheat can be more like a cheat day. I incorporate cheat meals into my client programs because I think it's very important to learn balance. It's not realistic to think that you're never gonna have that slice of cake, you're never gonna have that cupcake again, or pizza, or all of your favorite things. And if you incorporate a cheat meal regularly, it's going to, you know, reduce the risk of you falling off the deep end, binging, and then really not being able to close those gates. Meals should always be planned, you know. Just because somebody walks into the office with a plate of your favorite, you know, cupcakes or donuts or cookies, don't just decide in that moment to have a cheat, because honestly, it's very counterproductive. You're not exercising discipline. You really do need to learn self-control and discipline. It's important to long-term results. Rather than have that cupcake in that moment, think, wow, those cupcakes look really great. Now I'm craving cupcakes. I'm gonna have a cupcake this week for my cheat, but don't have it in that moment, because that would be giving in to an impulse, and you really need to learn impulse control. You would exercise discipline by deciding not to have it then, but then deciding to have it maybe a few days later when you had planned to have your cheat. That is a really vital part of learning this long-term sustainability and balance, and self-control and impulse control and all of that. There really is a lot to incorporating cheat meals. It's not just so that you can have a great meal. It's teaching you lifelong skills, you know, on how to handle them and how to still be able to enjoy yourself and not ruin your progress. Normally do not post exactly what I do on my cheat days because honestly, I think that people would just kind of go crazy and I might get the keto police on me and I don't want that. But it's a very requested video. So I decided to really show you what a cheat day is like. I've been in maintenance mode for several years. I've had no problem maintaining my weight. And this is what my cheat days look like. And, you know, uncensored. Here you go. That's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and we'll see you again next time.